engagement with the puppy. Really easy. She's already energetic. She's already all for the person, all for the food. So I'm showing my client, which is actually holding my phone. Artemis, yes. So right there is a part of engagement. The dog loses you, you engage with them. Young puppy, lots of energy. That's what you want. Artemis, yes. So all we're doing is build a little bit of engagement. So then that's where you start your training is from engagement. You cannot start any sits, down, stays, heel, yes, without engagement. So the more she jumps on me, the more I won't pay her. Yes. But the more she engages with me, like looks at me, etc., that's when I'll pay her. We're not rewarding bad behavior. I love her excitement. Artemis. Yes. So you see that little bit of movement gets her going. Nothing too major. You don't want the session to go forever. Artemis. Yes. Good girl, mamas. So we're not popping the leash. We're not correcting her. We're not doing anything of such. We lose her. Artemis, yes. We kind of say her name. She doesn't come. The pressure comes from the backpedaling. So we're going to put her up on this part, and then my client's going to take over because we don't want to waste too much of her energy. We want to keep her alive. You know, puppies are young. They must get as much sleep and conserve their energy. Artemis, yes, mamas. And we give her a little jackpot right there before putting her up. That's a good one. Artemis, great.
In the live?
Nope. The live's gonna keep going. We're doing a session on live tonight, so, and I'll keep the leash on her just so we can instantly get her off and just go right to the engagement. So we'll give her like a 10-minute break, and then we'll just put you on the camera. So go ahead and get up in that camera. No, you can wait a little bit. So how do you feel about the exercise? You feel a little confident about it?
Yeah, I feel confident about it.
So,
all right. I don't feel too crazy.
yeah, so it's a lot about just, if she loses you, pay her. If she, as long as she's not doing that high jump, well, I'll pay her if she's close. Like if she puts her legs up on me. Yeah, but ultimately you want to pay her, like if she's like, oh, and then just looks at you, pay her on that. Make sure you use the YES word. And then, yeah, that right there is going to work wonders.
You do that right.
Yes. And it didn't even go in. That right there is actually a different treat. But yeah, we're going to get it going like that. So, yeah, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and pull her out. And just run that engagement. She might try to engage with me. No matter what, just call her name and make sure you backpedal. Because she might want to engage with me because of all the engagement. Pay her on that. Say, why yes?
Yes.
Would you?
I don't know what the fuck I said. This nigga just made me say something.
So right now we're working on engagement. We're not really working on walking. Call her. That's what you call. Yes. Pay her one. Just give her one. Because you know these high dollars.
Yeah, I'll give her one.
Pay her. Yes.
Yes. Artemis.
Yes.
Yes.
So remember, only give her one.
Artemis. Yes. Yes.
Call her. That's what you call her.
Artemis.
Every time she even loses you. So now wait a little bit. Let her lose you.
You got some more?
Yep. I'll give you that much more. So once you run out of those, that's the That's the end. That's the end of her session for inside. And then we're gonna take it outdoors
Artemis.
and run. Yeah, there you go. So you see how the engagement's coming. That's what you call her. Every time
Artemis.
she,
Artemis.
yeah, every time she disengages with you and tries to call her.
Artemis.
So you want to beat her to the punch.
Artemis. Artemis. Yes. Artemis.
Yes.
All right, I'm out.
All right, so put her up on that. Good girl, mamas. Pet her up as she goes in. Since you ran out, no major jackpot for her in that moment. So tell her crate and then get her. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so next week you're outside?
Yep. So we're gonna take her outside. It's gonna be the same situation. Don't let her get to the end of the leash. Once you see she's already like trying to run ahead, Artemis, and make sure you back up. You must backpedal. Let her chase you. That's the goal of it, is let her chase you and pay her. So here's the rest of it. So here's more. So you want to try to get as many, like at least just do it for probably like 2 minutes, like a little bit of engagement, or until like, try not to run out, try to get it to where you can give her a jackpot. So probably just call her name maybe like five times. No, we'll let her see this picture twice, just like we made her see the picture twice in here. So we'll not exhaust all the treats. We'll probably call her name probably 5 times, pay her a small little jackpot, probably like 3 little pieces, put her up, and then do it one more time, just so she can see the picture.
You ready to take her right now?
Let's wait until this hits 8 minutes, so like 2 more minutes. We want to make sure she catches her breath or feels on a little bit of energy, decompresses a little bit. So you can leave her, let her decompress. Yeah, let her decompress, catch her breath. But you'll start to see how this shit gonna work in your favor. Remember how you tried to do it at Walmart before you go in Walmart? You're prepping her for, okay, so anytime I call her name, expect something good to happen at the end of when I call her name. Rather than, oh, I call your name and you just blow it off and now I'm Artemis. Just Artemis. Back up. So with Pelias, what I'm doing with her is, if I say her name and she doesn't come, I'll pop the leash a little bit and then I'll back up and reward her. So it's like, I say her name, she doesn't come, and then now she has to come with me intensely. So she's not at that level yet. She's young, she hears her name, she sees you moving, she's gonna chase you. So she's super easy. It's fun when you have puppies. That's why I wish I had a puppy at her age. Like, because she's already a good dog for real. And literally you'll do this for like 1 week. Like 1 week. To where now you can just go outside right here. She get good, like doing that like right here in this area. Then we'll implement a slight little distraction and just keep going further and further and further. But you want to start to where you see she's not too like out of sync with you. If she's not really paying attention when you're calling her name, or you're doing stuff that you like, or you're doing movements and stuff and she's still not paying attention, then we'll probably put her up and then we'll probably do like force recalls. That's why I asked if you still have her vest. Because if you still have like her vest or whatever, we do like force recalls. It's like you call her, well, you don't say her name, but you make like noise, make her act to want to come to you, and then you say her name, come, and then I just drag her into you, show her that picture, then we'll do like slight let her go when she comes to you. That'll make her want to engage with you a lot more. But she's already good at engagement, but we just have to see what it looks like outside. So go ahead and grab her, get her prepped, get her ready. So as soon as, because you know, once you get to the threshold of the door, what does she want to do? Okay, so what are you going to do? Nope. Say her name, backpedal, pay. So don't pay that. Call her. So remember, once you already see her, yes, make sure you say yes. Because once you see that she's already like trying to bolt out the door, call her. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. All right, now let's try to get outside. Call her. So now like let's get fully outside. This is where it all matters. Good girl, mamas. So every time she loses you, remember, only say her name one time.
Artemis.
Yes.
Artemis.
Yes. Do it again.
Artemis.
Yes. Good girl, mamas. Pay her. Yes, because she's still with you.
Artemis.
Give her a jackpot, and then we're going to put her up. So give her like 2 more pieces or whatever.
Artemis.
So pet her up, bring her in the crate, pet her up, pet her up, pet her up, pet her up. Good girl, mamas. Good girl, yay, good girl. Oh, she about to trip, bro. There you go, good girl, mamas. So you see, like, you want to catch her before she hits the end of the leash because we're trying to teach her essentially, like, it's not the pop that we want you to respond to. It's your name we want you to respond to. So every time if she feels a yank, she's going to only respond to that yank. So you'll be saying her name, and then she'll ignore it. But once she feels that pop, she's like, oh, he's calling me. So we want it to be like, oh, he said my name. I need to go to him. But I think that one was pretty good, especially the first one when she went out the door. It was like, okay, I need that reminder. Then it got better and better. So you saw, like, you caught her. Whoop, it was an easy turn rather than a type of turn. You know what I mean? So it's let her simmer down a little bit. Let her kind of recollect that. Like, she starts to smell anything. She tries to run away from you. She tries to come to me. She tries to do anything other than pay attention to you. Call her name immediately. Artemis, back up, pay her. So with this one, we're going to add a little more excitement to it. So try to backpedal a little bit. So when you say her name, run from her a little bit and then pay her. Make her chase you a little bit. Make her work for why she's coming to you. Hope you guys are enjoying the live. Good little puppy. This right here is her first session on engagement. Not first session new to her name being called and a little bit of threshold, but this is her first session to engagement. So if you guys are struggling with engagement, if you guys are struggling with, getting your puppy to come back to you, your dog to come back to you, this is the starting foundation. Remember, you cannot have obedience or any type of training without the dog's eyes. If the dog is not paying attention to you or the dog doesn't recognize that you're there or calling for them, they will not do a sit, a down, a stay, a heel, a focus, anything like that they won't do without the engagement. So this is an exercise that I'm giving to you guys, free 99, 100%. You guys are seeing the error, but you guys are also seeing the beneficiary. So if you stay tuned in about a month, if my client stays consistent, in about a month, you'll start to see a little bit of difference. But it's all about the consistency, getting those reps in, and just staying consistent. Ground and pound, 100%. Yeah, we'll let her settle a little bit. Let her decompress a little bit. We don't want to slow her down, but we want her to be like, Once, like, you see her sit, I wouldn't even say once she sits. Once she sits and kind of like you see her kind of like settle, that's where it's like, okay, now it's time for another rep. Might take a little longer. She's a little intrigued by, I think, the treat that did escape to the back of the crate. Artemis. So that did rile her up, but I'd rather her put attention towards me rather than the crate. Artemis. Good girl, mamas. All right, yeah, let's get her, yeah. So then she could take her attention from what's behind that crate, and then she puts that energy into this. So remember, once again, try to get outside as fast as possible without exhausting all the treats. So you see, she's focused on me. She wants me. Yes. Remember, make sure you mark it so she knows what she's getting paid for. There you go. Artemis. So as soon as you see her come, Artemis, right there, call her. Yep. Yes, mamas. Artemis. Like, it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot. Artemis. Yes, mamas. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of that. Yes. Good girl.
Artemis. Yes. Artemis. Yes.
So once you feel like you're starting to get low, but you can still get like a nice little fingerful, just jackpot her on her best one. Like on her best one. Like if the leash didn't get tight and like take that tightness, jackpot her on it.
I'm already out.
You ran out already?
Yeah.
Well, how many was you paying her?
I only paid her one.
At a time? Wow. All right, so use play then. Use play, so call her, play with her, and then put her up. So call her.
Artemis.
Yay! Play with her, push her away from you, push her away from you. Push her away from you. Push her. Run, run, run.
Harvest.
Yay, mamas. Yay. Now pet her up, pet her up, pet her up. Bro, let her trip off the leash. Look, don't let her come to me. She's not to engage with me. She is to engage with you. Yeah, pet her up. Carry her into the crate. Like, just carry her. Let her feel like a good champion. Pet her up, pet her up, pet her up. Good girl, mamas. Good girl, mamas. Yay. Man, this man ran out of rewards. Always stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, folks. Stay with rewards. Stay with treats. You know, also keep in mind how long your session goes. Look for your best reps. Don't look for perfection. Look for, okay, my goal is to at least get her to come to me without popping on the leash. Okay, if she had like one good rep, count that, put her up. Next time you bring her out, get that one good rep. Now look for 2 because now you set the criteria to 2 now. I want 2 good reps if you're not popping the leash. Put her up, and then it's going to get better and better and better. Look for the best. Don't look for, oh, I want perfection. Just look for what goal did you meet. If you met your goal, put your dog up, have fun on the way, and put her up, or him. And then next time you come out, okay, she was able to do 2. Let's see if I can do 2 again. And if you're able to get 2, like 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row, okay, up the criteria. Now I'm looking for 3 times. If you get that 3rd time, put her up. That's all you want to do with your dogs, and you're going to build your dog a lot faster. I am going to do some reps with Peleus. I am going to end the live, and I'm going to go back live and run it up with my pup. But thank you all for joining. Good pepperoni, and yeah, let's get it.